Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video, and for this one it is Traz, which stands for Transformable Arcade Zone. Bit of a poncy title for what is basically an Arkanoid clone, to a degree anyway. So this was released by Cascade in 1988. And yes, it really was coded by a man called John Menzies. So, I haven't played this game for a fucking long time. And I can remember it was fucking hard back in the day. I dread to think how shit I am at it now, but let's have a look. Let's get a game underway. Now, yeah, I do remember that the game does have sort of random levels. You never know what level is going to turn up next. It also has something that I really do not like with Arkanoid clones, and that is that the ball does not start on your bat. So yeah, I've now got to hope that I was able to actually stop the thing, which I was. Now those question marks that drop down, if you catch them, they count as power-ups. Some power-ups tend to last longer than others, but as you have noticed, the big difference between this and Arkanoid is that there's more than one bat, and you control both of them. The other difference is that if the ball, if you miss it, you don't necessarily move a life. It has to fall out of that that area with like all the distortion and everything, in order for a life to actually be lost. If it hits any of the other area around it, as I've just shown there, nothing happens. Now, unfortunately, unlike Arkanoid, you can't destroy any of the sort of obstacles that are moving around the level with your bat. You have to hit them with the ball. So yeah, I'm a bit too far in the level for this power up to be any good. The ball will go straight through any brick, but okay. But now it is pointless because I only have one brick left. Now, unfortunately, there is no music during the game. Fuck's sake, I keep doing this shit like this. I keep forgetting that I have the bat on two sides. It's a good fucking job we get quite a few lives. I think you get something like 5 lives per game, because you fucking need them. So yeah, core blimey, you have achieved a high score. Yeah, fuck knows how, but you can use the keyboard to actually put your name in. Fucking hell! So there we go. Right, I'm not interested in today's heroes. So here we go again. Let's have another go. And as you can see, the level has now completely changed. Now, I'm sure that those question marks that fall down, which are the power-ups you need to collect, I'm sure there is some sort of... I didn't stand a fucking prayer there. I'm sure there is some sort of way of being able to distinguish between each one. I'm sure the power isn't completely random. There are a couple of power-ups which I think are utterly fucking useless. There's one where your bat seems to generate some sort of force field, and it sends the ball, well, fucking haywire if your bat goes anywhere near it, and it is fucking annoying. so yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, there you go, it was doing it there. So I'll pick up the disruptor one. Oh fucking yeah! Okay, it didn't last long. Thank fuck. So, as well as having, you know, more than one bat to control on some levels, you can also clearly see it's not always vertical, it is sometimes horizontal. So there is no shortage of variation as far as level design. But if you do find it's not varied enough, there is a construction kit for you to design your own levels. So it's highly unlikely that you will ever get bored with, you know, the actual number of levels. The thing that might start to annoy you is the difficulty level of the game. It's not an easy one at all. You may think that, you know, it's a fucking Breakout clone, it'll be fucking easy. It fucking well is not. Fucking hell, especially if you pick up power-ups that speed the whole fucking level up. Now that would have been handy if I'd actually been able to fucking hit the ball. But now I've only got 2 bricks left to hit. There's one, there we go. So we're on to the next level. Now again, I have no idea what... I've had this level before, so here we are then. We have 4 bats. Because again, it's a horizontal level, but I mean, this level is a fucking nightmare. It looks easy, but take it from me, it is not. It's so disorientating because you're constantly having to try and figure out which bat to use, and then it fucking speeds up like that, and yeah. It is... I'm not fucking reading that out, but yeah, it is one really fucking tricky game. So, right, we'll have one more go, and we'll start the review. I'll just explain team mode. That is a 2-player game, but with that, it's obviously one of you controls one bat, the other one controls the other. Usually you are still controlling pairs, so one of you will control 2 bats that are on the you know, deflecting on the vertical, and then 2 more will be deflecting on the horizontal. So yeah, it certainly helps, but yeah, it's still not easy. Fucking hell. Right, so 2 bats. Yeah, alright, here we go. What the fuck was that? Okay, I seem to have fucking hell. So now the area I've got to protect is right in the middle. Fuck it, yeah, okay. Christ, this fucking level is a right cunt. And these levels that are around here are indestructible, so I've got to get it over the top like so. There we go. Oh fucking hell, now I'm not paying enough attention. This is one seriously cuntish level. Why? One of my bats got stuck thanks to a fucking... yeah. Oh, fuck off! Well, I seem to have picked up some extra lives along the way here, because fuck knows how I ended up. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I need. But now I need it, well, both sides. Yeah, there we go. Oh, fuck. Wasn't paying attention to that one. This level is a right cunt, I'll tell you that. Oh, fuck it. Oh, you fucking what? Anyway, so let's get the game underway. Graphically, I think graphically it's pretty good. It's not the best graphics I've seen in a sort of Breakout clone, but I mean they're certainly not bad. Audio, yeah, the audio is okay. It's really not all of that inspiring. I'm not a huge fan of this music here, but again, I've heard far worse. And then the gameplay. Fuck it, right. This is definitely the last go. The gameplay. Well, the game is fucking difficult. There is no, no doubt about that. But that does not mean that the game is shit. Far from it. The game is actually pretty fucking good. If you are a fan of, like, bollocks. If you are a fan of, Arkanoid or the original Breakout or whatever, then you're going to be a fan of this. I'm pretty sure about that. I don't know what it is about those big blocks there, but they are a fucking pain in the arse. I mean the controls, yeah, that was pretty cuntish. The controls are pretty responsive. I mean, okay, keyboard or joystick is not the ideal control method for, a Breakout clone or an Arkanoid clone, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, they do work well in this case. Obviously, a mouse or a trackball or paddle would be far better, but for the Commodore 64, that really wasn't an option. Well, there was a mouse, but few people actually had one. It wasn't easy to get hold of. But yeah. Despite the fact that you are having to use keyboards, it's still it still plays pretty well. It is possibly the most difficult Breakout clone / Arkanoid clone I've ever played, because if you think some of the layouts in Arkanoid or Revenge of Doe are fucking devious, you ain't seen shit yet. This game, they are extremely fucking tricky. I mean, you've seen a couple which are. Finally got through that one. Right, so move that way, and now I've got this fucker again. So here we go, prime example of what I mean about how devious some of these fucking layouts are. Oh fucking yeah. Are there any aspects of the game I don't like? Yes. Okay, that's handy. Yes, I don't like I'll go this way. The way that the ball starts away from the bat and you have no idea which way it's going to go, because it is completely random. It could go up, could go down, but you've no idea at what angle, and yeah, it's a bit cuntish. So I really do not like that. But fuck fuck it. You only get a limited number of shots. Oh, you fucking cunt. Also, the name doesn't really make a great deal of sense. Transformable Arcade Zone. It's not that transformable. It's an arcade. It's, you know, it's a Breakout clone. It's Arkanoid, whether you fucking like it or not. Oh, you... Oh, fuck it. There's fuck all I can do to avoid these epoxy... That's frozen that bat for a while. Now it's back. Oh, fuck it. Oh, that was close. Oh, you... Well, there you go. So, that is Traz. Then, so I think it's pretty good, but it is fucking hard. So, it's not one of those games for people who, you know, start spitting blood the moment a game gets pretty frustrating or pretty difficult. I mean, admittedly, I am one of those people who start spitting blood if a game gets frustrating, but perhaps it's because I haven't played this game for such a long time that yeah, it's not happening at the moment, but I suspect it will do at some point. So I will score this 8 out of 10. I strongly recommend giving it a go, particularly, as I say, if you are a fan of Arkanoid or Breakout, because I mean, this wasn't a huge seller. It was well put together in that, but I think the Arkanoid clones had rather had their day by the time this came along. But yeah, it deserved a bigger audience than it got. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth checking out, particularly if you didn't have a bash on it the first time around. So that is Traz then for Commodore 64, and that brings this review to an end, and we'll see you on the next one.